The latest session of the U.S. Supreme Court is winding down, and there are still some big cases to rule on.
Today, the court ruled against giving state legislatures unchecked control over federal elections. NBC's Alice Barr has more about the impact of that decision.
The Supreme Court today rejected a push by Republicans in North Carolina that was part of a broader conservative movement aimed at empowering state legislatures to set election rules with little to no oversight from state courts through what's become known as the independent state legislatures theory. Now, in this case, the conservative-leaning High Court voted 6-3 to find that the North Carolina Supreme Court did not overstep its bounds in ruling that congressional maps state Republicans were fighting for constituted partisan gerrymandering by heavily favoring GOP candidates. There's little practical effect from this ruling because the North Carolina Supreme Court, under a new Republican majority, had already reversed its redistricting ruling. But this does have major implications for future elections because a Supreme Court ruling in the other direction could have fundamentally changed how elections are held and overseen across the country. Many legal analysts say today's decision is a win for advocates of voting rights.
The court rejected this bizarre independent state theory, which would have given state lawmakers extraordinary power to do whatever they wanted with regard to drawing the maps for federal elections, and state courts would not have been able to do anything about it.
This case was being closely watched for its potential impact on the 2024 presidential election. If the justices want to say more on the topic before then, there is another redistricting case out of Ohio still pending. In Washington, Alice Barr, NBC News.